What's up guys, Julio here coming to you today with another iPhone tip. Today's tip is on removing objects from your photos without having to use Photoshop or Lightroom and just kind of using free apps on your phone. A lot of my workflow, especially for like Instagram, is on my phone. So I'm gonna show you guys how I get it done. So first thing, you need to make sure that when you're out actually taking your photos that you take what's called a clean plate. A clean plate is pretty much the exact framing of your final image, just sans the subject, so no subject. So like for example, in this photo, I'm doing a yoga pose, and in the clean plate, you see it's the exact same framing, it's even the exact same edit as the photo where I'm in, except I'm not in it. This is what's gonna make removing any sort of objects from the photo possible. So once you're out and you take your photos and you take your clean plate, we're gonna go ahead and jump into an app called Over. So go ahead and download that. You don't need the paid version. You can go ahead and use the trial version. So we'll go ahead and open Over. Once we're in Over, we'll go ahead and let it load. We're gonna tap the little circle here at the bottom to create a new project. We're gonna tap Image. In this image, we're gonna go ahead and choose our clean plate first. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose the clean plate. We'll make sure that it comes in at the original size, that way it's in full res, and we'll tap OK. Once that opens up, we'll see that it loads in the editor. On the bottom left-hand corner, you'll see there's a little mountain, a little picture. We're gonna tap Image, and now we're gonna add on top the final photo with the pose in it. I don't know why, but when you use Over and you kind of add another layer with another photo, it makes it smaller. I don't know why it doesn't just plop it in the same way it did the first one, but whatever, that's cool. The workaround for it is we're gonna move over to the size little tab on the bottom, and we're gonna scroll across towards the plus until we get it to 125%. That's what I found matches the bottom layer perfectly. Once we do that, you can go ahead and tap the check mark. That looks great. Now you see my sandals are in the shot. I didn't want to walk, it was a long distance, the floor was dirty, whatever. Sometimes you might have a sweater in the shot if it's cold out and you're taking photos, or maybe there's a person walking by or something. That's why we take the clean plate. So with the clean plate under this image, we're gonna go ahead and tap Edit, and all the way back on the bottom, we're gonna slide on over until we get to the tab that says Masks. When you get to Masks, you'll see that there's 4 little brushes. The first one on the left is like a really hard circle. That's kind of like the erase tool, and it has really hard edges. You're gonna see the second one over, it's got feathered edges. That's the remove tool, and it's gonna remove with a bit of a feather. Those 2 brushes right there remove. So in this case, when they erase, it'll show us what's under. The other 2 brushes to the right is the feathered add and the hard edge add. So let's say we remove too much and we need to go back and add some more. Those are the brushes we'll be using. So to go ahead and remove the sandals, we'll use 2 fingers and we'll zoom in on what we want to remove. So I'm gonna go ahead and select the feathered remove brush, and I'm simply just gonna go ahead and brush right over the area where the sandals were, and voila, we can go ahead and zoom out. That looks good to me. Tap the check mark when we're done. Anything else? Nope, that looks good. Up on the top right, we'll hit the share button. That'll bring us over to the export page. We'll make sure that it's in JPEG at 100%. If for some reason you need to have the background removed and you need to save it as a PNG, you can go ahead and do that here, but we're just gonna export it as a JPEG. So we'll come down here, we'll tap the save button, and voila, the photo's immediately saved to your camera roll. You've made your edit, you didn't need Photoshop, you didn't need Lightroom, and you were able to get a clean photo. Let me know if you guys like these kinds of videos, and I'll go ahead and make more of them. I appreciate all the support, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.